Gosh, look at this. I do my. It's black taro and white chocolate. It's also here for sure. So. I'm off on a run. Look at these. That was cringe. Oh my god, my friend messaged me to meet up today. I was like, one of my friends like asked to make plans because it makes me feel so much better. Like, oh my god, they actually want to make plans. And not like I would never message them in the first place to make plans, but the thought that they messaged and they were like, oh my god, I'm thinking about is he gonna see insurance plans. It's actually really late. So I'm kind of nervous to run, but I'll be fine. And also saw my friend today. It was such a good day, guys. And I think that's why I'm going on a run. But if I'm being fully serious, I haven't gone on a run in a while, I'd say. Well, I went on the treadmill when I was on holiday. I couldn't tell you if I couldn't tell you last time I went on a run. Like, I don't think I can even remember. But I've got the night running club app because I heard someone talk about it. I'm new to the area, so I just kind of need to. It's more like scoping out the area because I've been on a walk like every night since I've been here, which has been coming on a month now. It's a bit like just want to know where I am even more, and I feel like running will do that. But anyway, off and run. Probably won't film on it because it would be so dark, but at least you know. Hello. Guys, that literally felt like a walk. That was literally a walk. Oh, my face isn't saying the same. That's fine. Actually, it's not bad. Oh. Hello. I've showered. Now I'm going to probably make a cheese toastie. It's like nearly 10, but it's my tea because I ate lunch really late and I ate breakfast late as well. It's just like all pushed back in the day. But it's because I have my friend here and we ate at Bello Italia at like 3. What's on the shirt? It's actually my dad's. I was travelling home alone. Am I like blurry? Am I in cinema mode? Oh my god, I was in cinema mode. My top was basically wet that I was travelling home in. Because we went on the water rides, but I was like, no, it'll be fine, but it actually wasn't. It was soaking. It kind of dried. I brought it home with me, so it must have been too wet because I put it in my bag. But anyway, yeah, it's from Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Orlando. And guess what's on it? I love that show. Morning. I made breakfast. I haven't had a day for breakfast since I started uni. These are cocoa peanut butter balls from Aldi, and they're literally lovely. And there's Cocoa Pops as well because who the hell eats fruit in the morning? And a little cup of tea, mate. A little cup of tea, governor. And today it's like 7:15. My ballet tights on. It's gonna spill. Oh shit. Found the right steel and M&S. Bro, yummers. Give you a food haul. Look at this. There's like a fruit stall that's always there on my walk back from school. Start with this big thing of grapes. Oh, it was £2. Like pretty darn positive it was £2. Look at all that, plus more in the bag. That's insane, bro. For £2? You kidding me? Wait, taste test. Oh, they feel good. I like a firm grape. Yeah. There's the money. Not just one big ass cucumber, 2 big ass cucumbers. They're so cool. Look at all these mushrooms. £1. £1. That £1 of mushrooms, that cost me £1. £1 Great British pound sterling, or whatever they're called. Like freshly vine tomatoes, they were £2 per pound. Or, I don't know. I don't even know how much I got, but oh yeah, I got some strawberries as well. Whoa! Why was I going crazy? Oh my god, is that better? Wait, let me turn that off. Oh, all these avocados. £1 for all these avocados. And then £1 for all these pink lady apples. Oh, maybe these were £2. Either way, that's sick. I'll eat these grapes to my heart content until they're all mouldy. I'd also just like to address how sweaty I am. Shower. I remembered I bought some of the things that are in my bag. A pan au chocolat, bandage support because I hurt my ankle, and this vegan lasagna. Oh, I already videoed it. Further education is not it. I have shattered. And I have to do a food shop still. Like, I've got all those vegetables, yeah. I need like actual, like, other food to go with it. Oh, that's not a good look on me, bro. I'm not going for a farmer boy. Getting the food shop back. There's no small fruit. My handle broke, so I tied it to my other handle. You can't see me anymore. I'm just hanging on for dear life. I've got stuff in my backpack, so that's easier to carry. You can't even see me while I'm speaking. It's been such a long day. I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I'm gonna make some cookies. Well, I can't really film anything because the recipe's on my phone. Oh, I just you can see me like squatting to film the oven. That's so embarrassing. Can you see the cookies? Ah. Smash, look at this. Cinematic video of cookies. You see that? Oh, right. So anyway, ready. Oh, it's so like soft. I hope you can see me. This top, these like feel like they're literally. I need to figure out how much to do my hair today. You can. Setting up a camera is so hard. One thing that like, welcome to the channel if you're new, but if you've like watched my old videos, you'll know that I posted videos when I was going through a really hard eating disorder. I think because of that, in my new videos I should post like, not like, oh, I'm still struggling, because I'm not as much as I was, but obviously every day you have like little thoughts like, like it kind of creeps back in, and I want to still include that on my channel. And I'm sure some people that watch still like might struggle with it if they came across my old videos and now see my new, I was gonna say my new ones, but my new one. This is like the only new one I've posted. So I'm just gonna talk about like life after it. Long story short, trying to get to the point here. What I hate, I can't say that. I don't hate it. Like sometimes I struggle with my arms specifically when I have like tops like this on, especially within school. And I don't like force myself. I'm not like, I don't want to like myself today, I'll wear this. Like, no, I do like this top. Like, I think it's pretty. I like wearing it. And it's also good for specific dance classes. It's like perfect. But there's also like downside of it. I don't like how certain aspects of my body look in it. I think my phone's like sliding as I talk. Especially like my arms. And it's not even a big issue, like they're just arms. But to me, it's just something that I struggle with still, a little bit. Like I don't, not every time I see them in the mirror, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my arms on my body and only my arms. Oh. But it's just like sometimes I'm like, oh. But I don't go like, oh my god, I fucking hate them. Do you know what I mean? Even though like I'm a lot more happier now, there's obviously still things that people may not know, like on the other side, like you still struggle, but you're a lot stronger from what you've gone through. So it's easier to like find ways to deal with it and like process those thoughts without being too self-destructive. Obviously old habits like can creep back in and like you might relapse, and that's not a bad thing. It's not like, oh my god, I failed, I'm never going to try and recover again because life just obviously wants me to live like this. No, it doesn't, hon, it doesn't. Don't worry about that. Just sometimes things happen, and I want to be like a bit more transparent online on the internet, and it's hard, and you can tell because I'm being a bit thingy about it, but at the same time it's super important. And I think like if I see with people like even in everyday or just like online, just posting like people who I don't know but they're not even influencers, like they're just literally posting like pictures, it's always nice to be like, actually like they're just like posting it like slay, and I literally come like, oh my god, they're so slay. I'm like, oh my god, like why do I not think I'm slay when like maybe I think like a certain body part I have looks like them, and sometimes I don't feel great about that body part. If that makes any sense at all, I feel like I'm just kind of blabbing on when I'm spraying my hair, but yeah, arms are arms, guys, and my arms are freaking strong. Like, let me tell you now, when I have to hold plank every like dance lesson sometimes with a certain teacher, I'm bossing that. I kind of feel like I'm an octopus with my hair like this. I'm gonna watch this back editing and think, you're not making sense. And I probably won't, but that's fine, because probably people think like, oh my god, my thoughts don't make sense. But then probably, like, sometimes my friends message me stuff and they're like, you probably don't think it makes any sense. Or I go to them, you probably don't think that's making any sense, but it actually makes perfect sense to me. So maybe that's how this will be. Like, I'll be like, oh, this don't make any sense. And everybody will be like, no, oh my god, I literally know exactly what you're talking about. And I'll be like, oh my god, I love you, let's be best friends. You know? But when you're alone, you're delusional. No, I'm not. I'll just be the thumbnail. Like, yeah, you can't see my muscles, but they're rock hard under there. They're rock hard. They're solid. I put this picture of my granddad up because I love him. It's his room. And at the minute, it just says to do and shopping. So I've got a lot of stuff to do. Learn my monologue. There's nothing really I need to buy. I bought a lot of stuff this week. I don't know if you can like actually see this, but it's pretty cool. And then this, look, ready? Sort of straight in there. When I do this work, I thought I'd just chat. This video just started out as like just kind of filming to get like inspiration back. Like, it's been so long since I filmed. People still want to watch the videos that I have already made and put out, so why not just keep going, because I enjoy it and obviously people do watch it. So it's nice that I've kind of got inspiration for this video and what I want to talk about in it, which is, I'm not even doing the work, which is talking about the struggles that I faced 2 years now after recovering from an eating disorder, because my channel literally really did cover just like what I eat in a day, what I eat in a week's, which I probably would make now, but I don't think they're controversial. Like, I still like watching them because a lot of my favourite creators do them. But I think it's interesting because that's what I covered mainly. Like, all my videos are about that. So why would I just start making something completely different now? I want to still be aware of it because I've learned a lot from my past. Stuff that I struggle with now, my arms sometimes, and it's not just my arms, I think like body image in general. As soon as you get better and you're like, I'm eating food, in my case anyway, from the eating disorder that I have. If you're new, I had anorexia. Well, I had ARFID because I wasn't like in the weight range. Anyway, I think it's a whole bunch of rubbish, the whole eating disorder naming thing. Anyway, you don't just get perfect body image. You don't just like cure it and every time you look in the mirror you think, oh my god, I'm literally sex god, you know? So some people have like these ideas of what happens once you're recovered, and that's like all people, not just people that have never had an eating disorder and they just think like, oh well, once you get better, like you're better. Like, no. In some ways, kinda. Like, once you get better, you're better. Actually, no, like, you can relapse and stuff, and you can, like, have bad days. But especially people who are going through recovery or possibly suffering with an eating disorder at a minute, they think, like when you're better, that's it. Like, you'll be so happy, and once you're recovered, you'll be like, I'm never going to think of this again. But you do, but it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. I think it's quite nice to be aware of those feelings, but knowing that that's just what they are. Like, they'll just stay in your head for a little bit and then you'll forget about them because they don't hold as much power as they used to. Definitely for me anyway. But I've definitely been in spaces where they've held as much power as they used to 2 years ago. Like, once I was getting better, and like definitely like later into the journey, I've had days where I was like, well, like these words are holding too much power over me now and I don't really know what to do. But I did, and I've got through like those odd moments or days, and I'm still here, and I'm fine. I've moved away to uni, like completely looking after myself. And as much as I'd like to say like things do get better, they do. They can. Anyway. yeah, but like 2 years after, it's kind of crazy because it feels like no time has passed. Like it feels like yesterday I was suffering, and now like I just kind of forget the timeline that's happened and what I've done through it, because a lot of the time in recovery I was thinking like, oh, but like if I had my eating disorder now, or stuff like that, and I think like, yeah, but actually I'm still really struggling, and that's fine. Like if I wish I'd like listened to myself a bit more, like, oh, still really am struggling, or like having self-doubt. But I'm going to watch this back and edit it and be like, none of what you're saying is making sense, like I said earlier in the bathroom. But I think if I just blab, something will come of it. If that makes any sense. I feel like it makes sense to me anyway. What other stuff do I struggle with? Yeah, it's just, it's life. But I always think like, from my experience, all I can do is share how I felt and how it was when I went through it, and don't think that's exactly how it's going to be when I go through it, or that's exactly what's going to happen to me in the future now. Like if you are recovering, or if you're currently in an eating disorder, or literally any space in life, literally you could be at any point in life. Don't think like, oh, what Izzy is explaining is that's what's going to happen to me, because it really is so different for everyone, because not everyone's got the same brain and mind and mental health. I just like sharing my opinion and journey, and hope that it's just nice to relate to people sometimes. And your stories are never going to align and they're never going to be the same, but there's always pinpoints that might just correlate with you, and that maybe you think no one else will understand. But when you hear it from someone, even if you don't directly know them, it's just nice to be like, oh my god, someone else does feel that way, or oh my god, that did happen to somebody else. Like, it's not just me. But sometimes there is things where maybe it is just you, and that's completely fine. That's just your journey, and that's okay. That's chill. That's chill, bro. That's chill, dude. That's fine. I think that just to wrap it up, this whole ramble that's hopefully making sense. Also, please ignore the 2 ponytails. I did have like my hair up properly, but now I think I just look like a little kid. I'd like to say stay strong, but it's staying strong isn't being fearless every single day about it and not showing your true emotions. Being strong is like being vulnerable in certain situations where you have to be. Just being honest and truthful about how you feel and how you are and who you are as well. There's nothing wrong with anything that like happens, or how you feel, or what you think about yourself. There's nothing. You are perfect, okay? And I'm gonna watch this back in 2 years, and I'm gonna be a completely different person. Or I could watch it in 2 months and I'd still be a completely different person. Yeah, you're perfect. You're fine. Don't sweat. Don't stress. Stress a little bit if you need to, but don't stress every day about the same things. Everything will work out. Everything will be chill. Another thing to point out quickly, I've just watched through the videos for the video, and I literally go through and I go like, oh, I don't look very good. But that's another thing. You really think about your your appearance a lot. It's always at the forefront of people's mind, which isn't brought on just by yourself. Like, it's brought on by loads of external factors. So never feel like, oh my god, why do I judge myself so much? Like, everybody does, and it's a hard thing to get out of. But it's just like, it's just knowing that is so fine. Like, whatever you look like is fine. There's no need to urgently change stuff, or really feel like, oh god, like no one will like me if I look like that. Like, I don't like that. That's if it happens, it happens. But the best I can do is like feel very confident and sure of myself, and reassure myself that I enjoy my presence. I love me. Keep saying it until you believe it sometimes. And just surround yourself with the right people, and people who love you for you. And they never look at you and think, I love her, but. I love her, but. Like, no, the people around you, your friends and your family, or your chosen friends and family, they'll love you regardless. Doesn't matter what you look like at all. Yeah. But that's all. That's probably the last thing I'll say. Like, I was just watching the videos and I was like, oh, do I really want to post it if I look like that? Especially because I look so different from my old videos. And what's the big issue? What's the major problem with that? Nothing. Hopefully I post a bit more. Yeah. See you later, guys. See you later, guys. Guys and people and everybody. Bye.